for a minute, ayy. All these gimmicks, man, it's like an epidemic, ayy. Here to replenish, no pretending in my image, ayy. I'm so authentic, I be all about my business, ayy. On instrumentals, I'm a menace, word to Dennis, ayy. Keep how I give the world.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So today is the day that we go and check out Steven's FRS.
Don't run out of flows. Each ride I go, I'm never traveling without the bros. That's how it goes. On a mission to impossible. I'm locked and loaded, motivated, throwing shade is not the focus. I'm devoted, talking dirty.
Yo, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Hi, Amanda. How was you guys' Christmas?
Good. How was yours?
Huh? It was all right. I want to see your car.
It was pretty good. The thing I did notice before we go into like how much it costs and stuff is that this definitely didn't sand down all the way because it collects a lot of dirt.
Right.
Where the rest of the car doesn't have anything on it. It seems to collect a lot.
Dude, that looks good. Like, you can't even like tell.
My parents never even knew. And I'll go out and say it now if that hasn't already been on the channel. The only thing she noticed is that there's a bump right here now.
Really?
That's it.
Wow. Okay, so one thing that we didn't mention, didn't really want people to notice, including his parents. And from what it sounds like,
just anyone who didn't need to know didn't have to know.
Right.
Basically how it ended up.
Right. Yeah,
and I mean, it turned out good. The people who don't know don't notice. They
Right.
don't ask questions. They don't say what's that.
Right.
They don't know anything. They'll walk around the whole car and look at it and never see it.
Right.
So
How many hours of work do you think you put into it? A lot?
it was a lot. It was that whole week after exams.
Right. Wow.
So I gotta say like 45 or 50 hours.
Wow. And how much total did it cost you to fix?
Ballpark, I'd say like $250.
$250.
And it's mostly just sandpaper. The paint was only 50 or 60 bucks. A lot of it was sandpaper and prep work.
Wow. So what? $250 compared to the $3,000 that they quoted you.
First quote was $3,000. He said that he was going to have to replace this entire panel.
Right.
And it would have to go all the way up to here, pull this off, pull all the stitch welds out,
Right.
and put a new panel on.
I think there's a big difference between spending that much money to get your car fixed and just manning up and doing it yourself.
And it was stressful because there were a couple of times that it did not look like it was going to work.
Right.
I'll be honest. 6 holes drilled in the car for the
Right.
puller, and
Right.
it looked bad.
Hey, but
So-
you grinded and you got it to freaking look nice. Like, you cannot even tell.
If it's clean, you really.
For those of you that don't know, the white FRSs from 2013, they're all a pearlescent white. And of course, pearlescent paint like that is always tough to paint match. And like, you cannot tell. Steven, you should have cleaned your car. No, it's
Had I
fine.
cleaned the car, it would look even better.
I'm not one to talk though. Look at all that crap. But yeah, man, I am super stoked that you were able to do this yourself.
Yeah.
And you know what? If something like that ever happens to me, I know who to go to. So since this didn't cost as much as Steven thought it would to repair, I think he's going to be making a purchase soon.
I think so.
What are you thinking?
We're thinking about PBM.
Nice. So for those of you that don't know, before I went PBM, I actually had a one-off angle kit, if you can call it that, done by Tony Angelo. He used to be an FD driver. I'm not sure if he still is. So he drilled through the knuckle and put together some outer tie rod ends to line up on the car to give you that little bit of extra angle. So hopefully Steven will be able to use my knuckle so he doesn't have to pay the extra cost for the knuckle that PBM provides.
All they do is they round this off and they cut it off because the old hole's like out here somewhere.
Right.
So obviously on this side, it's not going to affect anything.
So the question that we're trying to answer is that on my modified knuckles, the end of it wasn't cut off, and we're looking to see if there would be any clearance issues with the knuckles that I would give Steven. I'll put a picture up right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about with reference to the difference in the knuckles. So we're basically just trying to compare my modified knuckle to PBMs to see if it would work for Steven. And of course, if I would have been smart enough to actually bring my modified knuckle from home, then we could make the comparison a lot easier, but I didn't. So Steven and Amanda are gonna be coming over later tonight. We gotta go do something real quick. There's something that I've had for about a couple weeks now that I haven't really told you all. You'll see what I'm talking about relatively soon. So with what I got, involves me needing one of my FRS seats. I don't really know how I'm gonna be able to carry that seat all the way back to my apartment. I just don't think it's possible. Oh wait, what's that? Oh look, a random FRS seat. Might as well just take this with me. So you might be wondering, what exactly are we doing with a stock FRS seat? This is what we're doing. Say hello to the gaming rig. Steven's just playing some Assetto Corsa. Not trying to drift, but... So yeah, I bought a little gaming rig setup. It's a Logitech G920, and it came with the 6-speed shifter. I actually picked it up off of a friend from back home. He was selling it for super cheap, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to get it. Because I used to play a lot of Forza and Assetto Corsa back when I had a wheel. I used to have a G27, I lost that. But that's a story for another video. Having fun, Steven? No. Are you just not good? Don't hit that wall, Steven. That's all too familiar to you. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, we're playing on an Xbox. So if you do want to add me on Xbox Live, my gamer tag is, of course, Ambush Drift. I typically play Forza 6 a lot. I do want to pick up Forza Horizon 3, which I will be doing soon. But for now, I'm probably just going to keep playing Assetto because it feels the most realistic. Well, I don't want to show too much footage because I do plan on making quite a few uploads of me playing this setup. So on that note, this is where the video ends. I hope all of you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Peace. Steven, say peace. Bye.